Hello, today I'm going to be upgrading the RAM in this HP TPN Q207, otherwise known as the 14-CE0595NA. It's got 4 gigs of RAM in it now, and with Microsoft Teams and even one other app, it's swapping a lot. And so the customer has reported blue screen errors. And I was unable to reproduce, but I wasn't doing exactly what she was doing for her coursework. So I'm betting that the problem is RAM. I'm not 100% certain, but using the computer, I can see that the memory is nearly fully in use. And when I went to run the Intel CPU burn test, it initially complained. It said you don't have enough RAM available, and I looked and there was a few hundred megabytes of RAM unallocated. So we're going to go from 4 to 8 gigs and see if that helps. Sometimes you can slide, sometimes they need something that will pry. In this case, I think we need to pry. There we go. Nice. Put my grounding strap on. Kind of bound up in this corner. So this currently has a single, oh, it only has one memory slot. So I guess I'm going to be using my 8 gig memory module. Just going to boot it up before I put the screws back in to make sure that it's working normally. I'm going to uninstall Flash Player. Adobe Flash Player just told me that I need to uninstall. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to close out of Teams. So memory is only 47% in use now. This is great. Okay, so we've got 4 gigabytes of RAM available. passed all the tests, I'm going to put the screws in and continue to use it just to be sure that there are no issues. What I'm really trying to do is reproduce the blue screen error. She repeatedly received a blue screen of death, the good old IRQ not less or equal generic error message. The customer reported that this error seems to happen when she's using it on her, like tilted up on her legs, you know, say in bed with your knees up, having the laptop there. So I don't know if it's related to the flexing of the case or if it could be blocking the air intake on the bottom. I think that's an air intake. Can't really feel that. So little air moves through this, it's hard to tell which direction it flows, but there's a vent just behind the lid where I think air comes out, which would mean that this would draw the air in. So if that was covered by a blanket, perhaps it's overheating. But this computer should have thermal protection. The CPU should throttle itself when it starts to get hot. But I might do that. I might use it. I'll turn on the hardware monitor software and watch the temperatures while I cover that and actually use it. I'll run some benchmarks, see if I can get it to heat up, and I'll plug it in. But in the meantime, that was the memory upgrade. Thanks for watching.